The April 15th tax filing deadline can really sneak up on you. The experts at the Oregon Department of Revenue say it's a good time to start getting ready now. But don't be in too much of a hurry because it could cost you. Joe English sat down with one of the top people at the ODR to talk about what you need to know.
We're talking about taxes. Where do we get started? What's the first thing people need to think about? Not to sweat it.
I think so. I think a lot of people do get anxious about taxes. It can be stressful, but there are some things you can do early on to prepare that will cause you less stress when it comes time to file your taxes.
Robin Maxey with the Oregon Department of Revenue says the first thing to do is sign up for an online account with the state.
And if you don't have a revenue online account, you can sign up for one on our website. It's easy, and it will help you communicate with the department. Should there be any issue, you can make payments through Revenue Online. It's just a very helpful tool. I think the second thing you want to do is get your tax records in order. A lot of times, like now, early in the year, people are excited, or those who aren't stressing are excited and anxious, and they want to get their return filed as soon as possible so they can get their refund as soon as possible. And if you get in a hurry, sometimes you make a mistake. You need to make sure that you have all of the documentation you need to report all the different income that you've had throughout the year.
So what's new? Let's talk about electronic filing. There's a new option, right?
It works seamlessly like you're using commercial software, but you can electronically file your taxes for free. It doesn't handle every type of tax situation. So our suggestion would be, at this point in the year, go on the IRS website and use the eligibility checker to see if you can use IRS Direct File.
Something else new is Oregon Direct File email. You can sign up for that. It's called Oregon Tax Tips.
We would encourage taxpayers to sign up for it. Throughout the tax season especially, we'll be sending out regular updates that just reminds them of different programs we have, tax credits they can claim, where we are in the tax filing season.
Let's talk for a moment about tax preparers. I have never used one myself, and if I wanted to do that this year, what do I need to keep in mind?
Taxpayers should take great care when they choose a tax preparer, because even though you're having somebody else do your taxes, you're responsible for everything that's on your tax return. Oregon is interesting in that to make money preparing taxes, you have to be licensed. So taxpayers can go to the Oregon Board of Tax Practitioners website and look up licensees to see if they're in good standing or not.
When you file, the Oregon Department of Revenue checks the numbers, what employers file and what taxpayers file against each other.
Employers and other payers report to us what they report to taxpayers. And one of the first steps in processing a return is matching up those numbers. If you mistakenly leave out any income, your return will get flagged and your refund will be delayed. So if you're trying to hurry and save a couple of weeks now, by just rushing to get it done, it may cost you a couple of months on the back end before you get your refund.